Hello darlings and welcome. I have a really special journal to show you today. Forever After was made of or was born out of botanically dyed laces, silks, fabrics and papers that I wanted to test, and it came out to be quite something. Well, let's see. I wanted to to test my eco-printed papers if they would suit inside a journal, and then I thought that, well, just the tiniest bit of laces would be nice in there, and then I thought, well, but these silks are really nice too, because I have actually dyed them in the same liquid, all these materials, so they really are a match made in dyeing pot. And well, here it is. I added some really lovely lavender blues here and there to make a bit of contrast, but that's it. There's no decorations other than the pearls and Swarovskis and crystals and so on. But let's start. Oh, I have a secret here. I wanted it to be a hardback because then it will kind of, protect all the sheets and papers and everything there. They won't be squeezed. But if you want to actually write something, it would be easier if it's a bit flatter. So I decided to make like this. Just a thick cardboard that can be taken out or put it in as you wish. Okay, and everything I have stitches added here is stitched, not glued. So with my fingers, really not suitable for sewing anymore. Is this is a miracle in itself. And there are these beautiful grays, blues and silks, here and there. And my first ever eco printed papers that have only tiniest shades of shapes of flowers are visible, but there are Swarovski pearls there and lots of details. And then the next page, yes, more Swarovski pearls and details and actual South Sea pearls. And I have made these kinds of tiny little bouquets to go with the journal that the owner can actually decorate the pages herself. And or himself. It could not be said that only girls can be in love with pretty colors and so on. More silks and laces and stuff. I have actually made a huge work ripping every single bit of lace that are included in this book. So I have this kind of distressed them all, so that it looks worn and old and tattered without using my usual way of distress ink. So here we go. This belongs in here. and I just played and played and played with the laces and fabrics and so on, and I loved making it so much that I only made it when the sun was shining, and I was feeling really happy because this is a habit journal. And as you can see, there are nooks and pockets here and there to actually, so it can actually be used as a journal. And here we go again. There is a spoon handle in there because I thought it would be nice detail. A bit of encouragement and a reminder that you really are a special one. Okay, and there again, you know, I don't know if you can see the details in every page, and I have on purpose left all the really antique silk yarns and other yarns, vintage yarns or antique yarns visible, so it looks like it's been handmade, like it is. And some aquamarines and pearl nuggets in there. And I love how some of the flowers actually made an imprint on my first try. This is a really, really old worn fabric pattern, and while I was creating this, I actually, sorry, I forgot to add the art dried flowers there and stuff, because you know you can use quite many nooks here to store your treasures. Okay, what I was going to say. Well, yes, I was going to say that I tried to make the pages big enough for those. So maybe, let's say a bride fills this one and uses her own mementos and memories of her weddings. There's really enough room to store it all. Not all, you can't fit any Cinderella class slippers, but you know the idea. And here some crystals and lavender Swarovski pearls and charms, and it took me ages, this quick project of, well, I just draw something quickly in and make a test journal in, you know, today, and it took me a week, but it was really inspiring to do something completely different. And as a person who loves actually making clothes and you know, stitching and crocheting and so on, and well, I can't because of my hands, so it was refreshing. And this is a lavender jacket I made. It smells beautifully inside this journal. Well, yeah, it took me ages, but it made all this more special. This is a vintage hanky I found from a flea market. Well, before the COVID times, when I was able to go there. But oh, all the barrels are Swarovskis, and then there are vintage papers and letters and stuff there. Okay, and there is this tiny little Prima marketing embellishment there. And as you can see, this is just a printout. I have collected some beautiful quotes by women writers there, and I used the same liquid I used for dyeing these laces and silks and eco printed papers, so it's much more softer tear color than if I would have used only coffee or tea. And here again, over there are real silks. All the silk looking things here aren't fake ones or polyester or synthetic. They are really silks, and it you can feel it, the luxurious feeling of silks. And the reason I have actually made it so handmade looking is that I wanted it to look like someone has created it by stitch, one page after another, adding her own memories there. And I hope the person who receives this one will feel it with as much love and sunshine and happiness that I felt when I was creating it. And I know she will, or he will. And these details are endless. Common yarrow imprints there, and then again a silk pocket. And I love how these cheesecloths took a bit beautiful grey shade. Some pearl charm, more pearls. It kind of got out of hand, but that's the beautiful part of any creative process you are making. It turns out to be something quite different that you were planning in the first place, but then usually it knows better than you what it wants to be. And there are lots of pearls attached there, and here I added layers after layers of lace. And it was an agony to attach all the tiny little bronze pearls beds to the 2 white silk ribbon, but I was so determined to do it. And it's the last page. There's room there for writing, and then this tiny little foldable pocket. And then I made a little pouch, maybe, and I did there some more Swarovski pearls and pearl nuggets. So if there's for some reason isn't enough, one could always add some more. Okay, and then the last silky page, and here you can see again how I did some silk even there when you can't actually much see it, but here it was. A really luscious forever after journal that I adore terribly, and I hope you get inspired and maybe want to try eco printing and lace dyeing. There is a tutorial in my blog already about lace and silk dyeing with plants, and I'm just writing blog post about eco printing and vintage style, so maybe soon you can test your own forever after a version. I wish you the most magical autumn time and inspiring moments, and see you soon again. Bye bye.